Welcome to the Chick Crew, and today we're going to be showing you how to get together all the essential tools for your tool bag in your journey with us, the Chick Crew, in doing all your DIY projects.
With us, the Chick Crew.
That's right.
Let's make it happen. Do it!
Let's go!
Hey guys, Joni and Lisa here from the Chick Crew, and we're here to present to you episode 1, which is setting yourself up for success with your tool bag.
Building up your tool bag, everything you're going to need to do good stuff with us on pretty much any project that we're going to do. So we wanted to start by talking about the safety equipment that you're going to need. You're going to need some glasses, safety glasses, a pair of gloves, anything really will do to help protect your fingers and from getting splinters and different things like that. These are really important. Hearing protection, they're cheap, they're easy to use. You roll them between your fingers, stick them in your ear, it expands, and then you can, oh, excuse me, I should have put it in this ear so I don't have to listen to Lisa quite as much. Just a second. Okay, and I'm just gonna leave that in there.
I was just going to say, it's a good thing that you went through the tutorial on that.
Yeah,
Roll it
definitely.
between your fingers. Okay.
So that basically is, we do have a hard hat here. This is mainly for overhead work, more, framing.
So this is what you're going to be housing all your tools in. So any bag will do. You can get a bag like this, of this size. You can also, I know, Joni, you've talked about a bucket.
Oh, yeah.
With the liners.
Right, they have them, I used to call it bucket O-tools. Bucket with a liner that goes inside.
So they're Irish.
Everything goes around. Yeah.
So anyway, here's the bag that you'll be putting your tools in, okay? All right.
One of the basic essentials is a tape measure. Okay. I happen to have a 25-footer. And you probably wouldn't need necessarily a 25-footer. They have them even in 10 feet. In fact, I give all the girls in my life, my daughter-in-law's daughters, sisters, a little 10-foot.
Apparently not friends, but anyway.
Oh, I owe you one.
You do.
You keep it in your purse. It's a little one, and when you're in any kind of store, you always are needing to get a measurement. You pull this little, it's a mini one of these. They work awesome. But for what we're gonna be doing, you're gonna need it to be longer.
So what's the minimum length? What do you think?
I'd say a 20 foot.
Okay, so 25 foot, all right?
Put it in the bag, Lisa.
There you go.
Let me talk about the razor knife. You're gonna need one of these. They come in different kinds. There's a screw on the outside here that you can keep extra blades in because you'll want to keep this sharp. Every time that you use it, it gets a little, of course, duller. So you're going to want to change it out, and they store them in here. Another, oh, excuse me, Lisa.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is a different kind. Makes it real easy to change them out on a knife like this.
Like a
Especially if you go
switchblade.
to,
Oh, hell no. Bloodbath. Not the knife, though.
So I would suggest this one.
yeah, get that. Don't mess around with the other.
Right, all right. Well, every tool belt or tool bag, excuse me,
Yeah.
needs your essential hardware scissors, right? So these are heavy duty blades, just your essential scissors to be cutting whatever,
Yeah.
I don't know, what.
From anything.
Yeah.
Anything and everything.
Right.
If you need to trim your hair, it's getting in the way.
Right.
Pull them out.
Like
trim
you have a little, side thing that's happening right here, just, little trim.
Oh,
Okay,
that
so
was
anyway,
cool.
yeah, that kind of affected our fluffer. I could hear her.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
This is a small hammer.
Can I take this out of your ear? No. All right.
This is a nice size hammer. It's basically all you could probably use, or that you'll need to use on a lot of our projects. It's just a lightweight. It's good for, of course, hammering.
Can't touch this.
And it's also good for pulling and any kind of demo that you might have. So you'll want one of these babies.
Very good.
This tool is really handy. It's a putty knife. It's good for all sorts of stuff. From speckling up holes in your wall that you're trying to fix, or even cutting in something tight, like if you've got to tape off something, you can use this blade. You'll be amazed at how much
Versatile,
you use this.
right.
Very much so. Thank you, Lisa.
Hey, that was like a scrub tech, how you pass that instrument. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah. Slap it.
There you go.
Perfect. Excellent.
Go for it, Lisa.
Remind me of surgery a little bit there.
Operation. Remove the pieces.
So we've got a couple different sizes of levels. We've got the shorty, and this is one you'll use like for picture hanging maybe, or smaller items that you can just...
A regular old pencil.
Oh yeah, tighten the number 2.
Yes.
And a pencil sharpener, the kind that...
Yes, which I've got one over there.
I bet you do.
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you, Lisa.
Throw that in there. Okay, great.
Okay.
We're going to talk more in depth about this drill, but you do have to have a drill in your tool bag.
It's a must.
It is a must.
Vice grips, gotta have a pair of these. These things are unreal. You would put it down on the head, squeeze it tight, it's adjustable, and you can back it out.
Backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up.
And next thing you know, the screw's out. And that's that's
Wow.
a difficult one.
That actually made my heart kind of flutter.
Yeah,
That was so
it's an
exciting.
exciting tool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Screwdrivers, there's not a lot to these, but these are probably the best tools that have ever been invented.
Right.
It's a slot.
I wish I invented
slotted one. Oh yeah. And this is the Phillips bit. You'll want. It's nice if you got a little set, because sometimes the tiny screws are nice. The tiny, screw head, so you can pull it out.
Also a stubby, right?
Oh, those
Stubbies are good too,
If
the
you gotta
shorties.
get your hand in there.
Small hands.
Let's talk about a file. The other day we were working on a project, Joni and I, and Joni paused to file her nail. It was just quite apropos.
You really don't need one of these in your toolbox for what we're doing, but I'm not kidding. When you're working construction-y stuff, you always get your nail bummed up and it bugs and you're constantly like, ah. So you just pull out your file
Yeah, so if you don't use it for anything else, you can use it for your nails.
and soften it, and
That's
there you
great.
go.
Okay.
Put that in there.
Okay,
Everybody needs one of those.
Great.
I think it's time to talk about the caulking gun.
Okay. Can you spell
Holy moly, that's a huge...
caulk?
I'm not good at spelling.
Okay.
So
well,
I'm not
let me
gonna
do it
spell it.
for you, because there's a misconception, I think, with the caulking gun. So the L is kind of silent. So caulking or caulk gun is spelled C-A-U-L-K, but it's not really pronounced that way. So I always have an issue with this because that's not my favorite word.
Really?
But I love a caulking gun. I think it's got a great purpose.
My
So-
son-in-law always refers to, when we're doing any kind of caulking on our jobs, caulking.
Yeah.
He doesn't say
accentuating-
caulking.
Right.
Because, my tendency is to say, we're going to have to caulk that dish. And he tells me it's caulking.
I know.
So,
it is.
But he's
caulking,
a guy. And,
but yeah, right. All right. So wait, let's talk. Don't make any
Okay.
assumptions now. So let's not
Okay.
make any assumptions. People know how to use this. So with this gun, you've got, this is the pressurizer, if you will. So you've got to pull it all the way back. Okay.
Right.
Then you put your tube in.
Okay. But wait a second, Lisa.
Yes. You have the.
It's got a little pin
piercing,
on the bottom.
right.
This is to pierce. There's a membrane in here.
It is
Okay.
very innovative.
There's a hole right here.
Right.
This thing is the handiest thing. Who invented
brilliant.
this?
No, it was brilliant.
Multi-billionaire.
Bling, bling, bling. It's getting weird.
You put the tip of your caulk in there. You
Cut the tip of the.
cut it off.
Right.
You stick this in. Whoops. It breaks the membrane.
And then you
You've
slide
got this pulled back.
Right.
You
Let me
stick
move this.
the caulking tube.
Right.
Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome. Oh, I have.
And now you have caulking on
on
your
me. I
hand.
have caulking
Okay.
A little bit of yogurt never hurts. You put it in a pouch and you give it a squirt.
You shove that like that, and then And that's how you,
there it is.
That's it. That's it. So I'm not kidding. We'll be doing a lot with this because did you know that this is, oh, if it keeps running, pull it back. So I'm just here to tell you, we'll be caulking like new tubs, sinks. You can make something look
Brand new.
brand new.
For the most
like
part.
even like if your light switch cover kind of sticks out and you always see it, it's a shadow around it, run a little tiny bead of caulking around that thing, or caulking, it looks sharp. Or your baseboards are all gritty and not great.
And we'll show you how to do that because there's a true key essence in how to make that bead clean.
We know how to make a clean bead.
We do. That we do.
Keep that.
So
Let's not put that in
we're
there.
the caulking experts.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's take the good.
Okay,
Let's. It's a little messy. Put
Yeah,
that off
let's
to
put
the
it over
side. You've got different kinds.
We do.
Tools that work well for, as you know, pliers. You're
Right.
going to need those for all sorts of things. Needle nose pliers.
Needle nose pliers, right?
This baby here, adjustable. You got a bolt
Right.
that you have to take out,
Right.
and you can just handle any kind of bolt. With
Fit
one
it to the bolt head, right? Boom.
out.
That's it. I like that sound
Out.
effect. Okay.
Wire cutters.
Well, let's talk about these.
Okay, do it. Do
Okay.
it.
Well, no, just the adjustable.
Yeah. Oh,
Adjustable
that's right.
wrench,
It
which
falls
is great.
in the same
Right.
category.
Same category. So what's great about this is that it's truly adjustable, right? So you can,
Show the adjustable side.
here we go. Here's the adjustable side. So you open it up and you can just move it down the ridges depending upon the size of what you need, right? So
Like, can I say, like, have you ever had just a tiny leak under your sink on the P-trap area? And we'll teach you about that too. You can just set that thing big and get a good grip on, because it's a big fitting, and be able
Right.
to turn it. So
Right.
it's real handy.
Right. Okay.
Okay, and then
Oh, the old Allen wrenches. I
Yeah.
love Allen wrenches.
I know.
I think they're great.
They are awesome. You can get a little set like this.
Right.
And you'll see in some of our upcoming episodes that, do we call them episodes?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think episodes is appropriate.
That it's hard to get, like if you're going to,
First of all, let's talk about the difference. There's metric
yeah,
Allen wrenches and
and American.
American,
So
okay.
that shows
American.
inches. American.
That's the smell of freedom!
So this is a great tool. But
something I just found out about, which I'm so excited because I love learning new things about tools, is that with this Allen wrench set, as you can see here, there are little, for lack of a better word, balls at the end of each wrench that are sized up. And what's great about these is I think about, like, we have a how to install a towel bar episode.
yes,
And at the bottom of the towel bar are these little tiny set screws that are under. So you've installed the towel bar, it's on the wall, and now you have to get up underneath and have to tighten the set screws so that it stays in. And you do this, and it's like literally it takes you an hour to tighten that little. Whereas this end with the ball, it's the same size as this, so you can actually have an angle to your
just
entrance.
roll it.
And you
I
just
know.
roll it.
They're miraculous.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing. So fun. Makes setting set screws totally fun.
Yes, exactly. And this, so do
Canadian moose during mating season.
get the Matrix and get the regular one too. So,
But get the.
I don't
But I
know,
think
Lisa.
both. Well, I think both of them have balls on the ends. By the way.
Lise, I just want to say this has been a good thing, showing what everybody needs to have in their tool bag to
right.
be able to do a lot of good
The
stuff.
essentials.
The essentials, right? There's nothing fancy in there, but it's all good stuff. And
That you need.
That
to
you
be
need.
set up for success. Right. Well, that's a wrap. Thanks for hanging with us, the Chick Crew. And don't forget to rate, like, and subscribe.
And if you have any special ideas that you want us to attend to, to show you guys, let us know.
By
And
commenting below.
oh yeah, and what about give
Yeah.
us a thumbs up if you liked it too?
That's right.
And
Bing.
that's it.
That's a wrap.
Thanks guys.
See you next episode.
See ya.